From Carson City, and next up, welcoming her now. We haven't even met her yet. It's Amber from Bermuda.
Amber,
Hi.
just getting here after causing yet another accident on Route 28.
All right, Amber, real quick. Tell us what happened.
So some guy, I hope he's listening,
Without swearing.
he stopped immediately. Some girl hit him, and then he swerved off on the side of me to try and, flee the scene and tore my wheel off my car.
Oh, so wait, the accident, we thought it happened last night and you were injured or something. You couldn't drive here. The accident happened this morning?
Yes, on the way here.
All right, I think somebody just ran into you to get your number.
You could have gone.
Dressed the way you are right now.
You could have gone with the sympathy points and put the neck brace on like the Brady Bunch. That could have helped your cause. Where are your football pads?
Boy, I wonder how many lawyers are listening right now.
Where's your eye black? No eye black? Oh, all right.
All right, she's going to go with the shoes, though. She's going with the black and gold Nikes, all right? You know what you're doing here? Spin around 6 times and go. Run to Tim. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 1.
Oh, she's really spinning.
2.
You don't get bonus points for going
3.
that fast. You know that, right?
4.
She's actually
5.
Making it more difficult on
6.
herself.
Go. Run to Tim.
Oh,
No, that way. Run, Amber.
Ma'am, could you please walk the white line? She does everything fast and in a hurry. I'd love to see her during a busy happy hour, like during a Steeler Monday night
You know what? The people that are going shoeless, I've noticed, have made it to the table much easier. 5, 4, 3,
Well, that's a good one,
2, 1. Mark it.
All right.
That is a good one.
That's a very good pour, actually. That rivals Jess from Carson City. I think, despite her late start, Amber from Bermuda's finishes first in the Dizzy Bat Beer Pour. Let's hear it for Amber.
All right.
Followed by Jess from Carson City, Jess from Bee's Bistro. She's in third. And then our next one is Christina, who took the digger into Lou, the engineer over there. You don't have a boyfriend who's going to worry about your skinned knees when you get home, do you? And then Ashley from Casey's finishes in fifth. So it's 25 down to 5. 25 points. First place after a late arrival is Ashley. Sorry, take that back. Amber from Bermuda.
Right, and back with bar math. So stay tuned because bar math could be very interesting. The girl's very worried about this portion.
All right, our next contest is bar math.
Christina's bleeding. We have first aid here. We've got to get Christina. I'm sorry. She's bleeding behind the ear. All right, she's bleeding behind the ear.
Dan's bleeding. Dan's bleeding.
Right.
All right, when we come back on 105.9 The X, it's bar math as the hot bartender contest continues here on The X. Well, the theme song from MASH is appropriate in the background as we are back on the air now, at least most of us. We're not so sure about Christina from Shenanigans. She says she's okay. Welcome back to the triage unit here on 105.9 The X. After the accidental fall during the first event of the Beer Olympics, the hot bartender contest.
You know, we've had quite extensive meetings here to figure out every single possibility that could happen. I don't think anybody brought up girl loses ear.
If anybody remembers Ryan Malone from Games 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs in Detroit the first time around, less blood poured out from his face than just poured out from her ear.
Or, more appropriate, if anybody remembers, Tyson Holyfield. When he bit his ear off.
She doesn't remember.
Right. I like the streaks in your hair, though. That looks good.
Yeah, it actually looks like you got a dye
actually
job
adds
on
to
purpose.
It. Might be the new trend.
All right, contest number 2, and just to reset the standings, so far Amber from Bermuda's, despite her late arrival, is leading with 25 points. Jess from Carson City in second with 20, followed by Jess from Bee's Bistro, Christina from Shenanigans, and Ashley from Casey's. It is now time for bar math. This is the next portion of the contest.
A lot of the ladies very worried about this portion.
Yeah, I can see the tension in their faces. Spinning around on a bat and falling face first into our engineer's lap, that's nothing. Answering a simple math question, that's very difficult.
Our engineer's so traumatized he's no longer here. A reserve engineer has been brought in.
So here's how it's going to work. Since you guys on a nightly basis have to deal with people wanting their orders quickly and having to do quick math on your feet, we want to test those skills right now here on the radio. So we have some what we deem to be simple bar math questions for you to figure out on your feet. You have 30 seconds to do so. Mikey is going to time you, and whoever gets their answer the fastest gets the most points in the round. So we'll start off with Christina before she bleeds out. Christina, question number 1 for you. If Iron City is on special for $2.25 a bottle, and I want 3 of them, and I give you a 20, how much change am I getting back? $13.25 is correct.
Did you even get
2 seconds? 1.2 seconds. Wow.
1.2. The other girl's jaws just hit the floor.
Do you want us to hit you in the other ear? All right, contestant number 2 is going to be Jess from Bee's Bistro. All right, Jess.
Yes. If you would like to go to the triage unit, you can.
Yeah, go ahead. Get stitched up and come back after the Zamboni clears the ice. All right, so she had that right. 13:25 was the answer.
Yep.
I didn't even have the chance to put the microphone in front of her face.
1.2 seconds.
Here is your question, Jess. Table A gets 2 pitchers of Iron City at $5.25. Table B gets 4 bottles of beer at $2.75. Whose bill is larger?
Table 2.
Table 2 is correct. At
Whoa,
1.4 seconds.
1.4 seconds.
Oh, you hesitated you had to carry the 1 for just 1 second there, didn't you? But by 50 cents, she was right on the nose. There's $11 for Table B, $10.50 for Table A.
All right, we're doing much better than we expected on this one.
Amber from Beer Mutas, you get question number 3, okay?
She looks like she's ready to shoot pool. Just kind of hanging out. What do you got for me, Tim? Bring it.
Your dartboard costs $1 each for 2 people to play each other in a game of cricket. 2 frat boys have a drink order of $18.25. They give you a 20. They asked for their change in quarters so they can play darts. Will they have enough money to play?
No.
No is correct. At 1.2 seconds.
It's about as fast as we can get. I think that's the lowest setting on the iPhone timer over there.
All right, so we're actually just tearing things up here. I'm shocked by this. But now we come to Jess from Carson City, who is so good at world history and American civics. Was that a civics question?
And zoology.
And zoology. That I can't imagine she's going to be great at math, but we'll give it a shot. You ready, Jess? All right. Some dope at the bar is trying to pay you in change for some chips behind the bar. They cost $1.50. He has 3 quarters, 2 dimes, a nickel, and 5 pennies. How much more money does he need to buy the chips?
He has what?
He has 3 quarters.
That's the Jess we know and love.
2 dimes, a nickel, and 5 pennies. How much more does he need to buy the chips?
45 cents.
45 cents is correct. Mikey, how many seconds? 3 seconds. Oh, so you gave her the false start there.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that 3 seconds from the second time he asked? From the second time. Okay.
45 cents is usually about how much Jess closed all of her sales deals here for, too, at the X.
That was her commission.
All right, and lastly, we come to Ashley from Casey's. All right, Ashley, your bar is running a special this Sunday for the Steeler game. The special reads, whichever Steeler scores the first touchdown of the game sets the price for Iron City drafts the rest of the day in cents based on their jersey number. So if Rashard Mendenhall scores the first touchdown of the game, how many cents are Iron City drafts the rest of the game?
I have no clue.
This is a convoluted way of asking what jersey number does
That's
Rashard
a tough
Mendenhall
math question.
wear?
10.
10 is incorrect. I'm sorry, that is wrong. It's 34. 34 cents is what we were going for.
Okay.
Or you could just read a passage from the Quran. It's just as easy. All right, so I guess we have a tie then for first place.
At 1.2?
1.2. All right, so they both get 25 points, and then we'll go, who got third place? Who had 1.4? Jess from Beer Mutas?
Jess from Bees.
Jess gets 15 points. Jess from Carson City gets 10, and Ashley from Casey's gets 5. Right. So we'll update the standings, and when we come back, we're gonna do the mixed drinks one.
Do the mixed drinks, yep.
All right, so this is your chance to shine, ladies. Your chance to make mixed drinks. When we come back, it's the blind taste test. This is where Bob and I get loaded. We will determine, without knowing who's making
Actually, it's where we continue to get loaded.
Without knowing what we're drinking, who made it, whatever. You guys make your favorite drink from behind the bar. We taste test it. We figure out who makes the best drinks. We'll do that next as the Hot Bartender contest continues. Voting stays open till 9:30, so go online and vote now. You can also watch on Ustream here on 105.9 The X.